Why are people afraid to help you become successful financially? That's the question. That's the question that needs to be. I'm asking that question. Why are they afraid? Why I wish somebody would tell me why. Why are people afraid, man, to help you get over the hump? Is it that they don't think you would be helpful? That you won't, you won't kick the ladder over once you get in? You won't prop the door open? Is that the reason? It's got to be a reason. Got to be a reason. Got to be a reason. What is it, man, that make people afraid to support you financially? And yet, they get tricked every day. They get deceived every day. Given to some win situations. And I'm saying this is a win-win because you make me successful. Man, I got to help some other people. Look how many people now would be exposed to stop hating each other. And like I told you, see, here, let me show you. Let me show you what the problem is. See, the problem is people got this word and this word meaning the same. That's the problem. They think hating is disagreeing. And they think if you disagree with them, you're hating them. And this is with passion right here. This hating is with passion. See, when we hate each other in the black community, we kill each other. When we disagree with each other in the black community, we kill each other. Because we think they mean the same and they don't mean the same. But see, my not being successful, I can't explain that. I can't put that before the masses. And I haven't found one person yet to disagree with this sign. All over the world, I haven't found one person yet that come up and say, man, I disagree with that. Not one person disagrees with this sign. But yet, they won't help support me financially to make it successful. And they agree with it. But I can't make you successful financially. So you don't agree with the sign. Because if you did, you would do your part. You would do your part. And that's just, that's just the reality. But I really would like to know, man, why are people afraid to make you successfully financially? Why are they afraid? That's all I want to know. Why are you scared? I got one person up in here. I don't know who you are, but I sure wish you would tell me. I get your take. That's all I want to know, man. Why? Let me see. Did I get any comments? I knew of a couple married for years, and one was Christian, the other was Jewish, disagreed in religion. Yeah. When you disagree, you can't come to a consensus. But when you hate, man, there's passion behind that. There's some vindictiveness behind that. There's some anger behind that when you hate. But those qualities are not present when you disagree. See, when you disagree, you just can't come to a consensus, man. And this is what we need to get people to understand. You don't hate each other when you disagree. You just can't come to a consensus. So stop acting like this is the end of the world because you disagree. It's not. And this is all about communication, man. See, a lot of us don't know how to communicate with each other. We don't know how to talk to each other. We don't know how to have compassion for each other. But here again, and this is one of the biggest lessons I learned. Hold on a second here. So y'all won't think I be lying. So y'all won't think I be lying. See, this is when, see this? Don Folden for mayor. Vote 94, District of Columbia. Okay? Just so that you see, I ain't lying. And here's the crazy part. I just told my daughter the other day. I said, when I ran for mayor back in 94, y'all called me crazy. And now, look at it. It ain't the, and it's how I had brave. I was brave. I wasn't scared to stand up. And this was back in 94. Look. This is back in 94. Okay? That's in 94. Everett, man. Good brother, good seeing you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. I ain't seen you in a while, man. Thank you. Thank you for that blessing. I needed that. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. This brother, Everett. I wouldn't even be in this room today if it wasn't for him. I wouldn't even be in this hotel if it wasn't for this brother right here. Everett Overton. I wouldn't be here. Him, Bernie, and Laura are my three biggest supporters. They're my three biggest supporters. They are my three biggest supporters. Him, Bernie, and Laura are my three biggest supporters. Okay? Next month will make 1 year that I've been here. And bless God, man, I'm believing I'm going to be up out of here. Because, let me tell y'all something. This is the year of 7. 2023 is the year of 7. That's the year of completion. 2024 is the year of 8. And 8 is new beginnings. So next year is going to be a whole, and see, this is what I be trying to tell people. Man, y'all need to be putting some positive energy into the atmosphere now. See, a lot of y'all going to wait till it get here and try to jump on the bandwagon, and you're going to miss it. And you should be trying to plant some seeds now. So when 2024 comes, you got something in the ground. But a lot of y'all don't see that. And again, I'm just wondering why people have a problem helping you be successful financially. And you agree with them. They agree with this sign, but they can't, for some reason, they just can't do it. So I just like to know why. And I know I'm not the only one. It ain't just me. I'm the one that's got the courage to talk about it. But it's a whole lot of people going through the same thing I'm talking about right now. They can't get it. Oh, now I see what it is. You ain't willing to give nobody else a chance because won't nobody give you one. That's the problem. So you keep the cycle going You don't break it by helping somebody. You keep it going by, oh, ain't nobody trying to help me. I ain't helping nobody else. You see how selfish that is? You see how selfish that is? And maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe you ain't getting no help from nobody else because you ain't helping nobody. And the Bible say, you reap what you sow. So if you don't ever sow any goodness, if you don't ever sow, if you got the money, you want the spotlight. Well, and maybe that's the problem, Edward. You got a lot of people that's in the spotlight and they ain't got nothing to say. They coming with some foolishness. Maybe that's what the problem is. The people that's got the spotlight ain't doing what they need to do. Maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe that's what it is. They ain't doing. They got the spotlight. Got a whole lot of people out here got the spotlight, but what are they doing with it? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. Wow. What is this? Wow, Everett. Man, thank you. Thank you, Everett. Man, thank you, brother. That brother just sent me $100, man. That brother just sent me $100. Man, thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. And that's got me closer to what I'm closer to now. I'm closer. I'm closer. I'm telling you. Everett, thank you, brother. Thank you, Everett. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. And one of these days, man, I'm gonna be able to return the favor, and you ain't gonna have to ask. That's the day I look forward to. That I can turn around and hit your cash app for 1,000 a day for a week. That's what. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Hey, man, and listen to me. A lot of you young brothers, man, y'all need to go. Y'all need to go listen to this brother, Everett Overton. Okay, Coach E. A lot of y'all need. A lot of you. I'm an old head. I'm an old head, but you young brothers, man, y'all need to go and listen to this man. Okay, listen to him. All right, I don't agree with everything he says, but he got some good information. Okay, for you young bucks that's trying to get it, that's dealing with someone. See, here's the thing. See, this is what we don't want to. There are some people that just come with a gift. And unfortunately, how you look can either be a gift or a curse. And this brother got the gift. Okay? This brother got the gift. And he uses it well. And he's an entrepreneur too. Okay? Here's somebody else that's pulling themselves up by their bootstraps. Okay? So listen to him, Coach E. Matter of fact, here, let me put it. Let me put it in the chat. What's going on? How come I can't find myself live? Come I can't find myself live up in here. Okay. All right, here we go. Man, I want y'all to follow this brother right here. Follow this brother. Okay, that should take you, and if that's not right, this is his name. This is his name right here. Okay, make sure I got it right. I got it right. Okay, that's his name right there. That's his name. Man, follow that brother. Follow that brother. Okay, follow him. Follow him. Follow him. He's a good brother. He's a good brother. He really is. And like I told you, man, I wouldn't still be here if it wasn't for him, Bernie. And matter of fact, Bernie found out about me through him. That's how I met Bernie. It's through Everett. So but follow that brother, man. A lot of you young brothers, man, y'all need to go in there and see. The Bible says, iron sharpens iron, and when you do that, that's a painful process sometimes. You ever notice when a knife or something is being sharpened, how them sparks is flying from? Man, that's painful. That's pain. And when iron sharpens iron, sometimes that's pain, man. Everything ain't gonna be pleasant. Everything ain't gonna be nice. Sometimes it's gonna be uncomfortable. You're gonna have days in your relationships where you ain't gonna agree. You're gonna be upset with each other. Don't mean you don't love each other, that you don't care. You just can't agree. And yet, when people start not being able to agree, they think they're hating each other. And you're not hating each other because you disagree. You just can't come to a consensus. When you hate somebody, man, you scheming on them. You scheming on them. You scheming on them. So that they are loyal. They are loyal. Man, Everett is God sent, man. He's God sent. That brother, see, and this is one brother that I didn't even know who he was. I had him mixed up with somebody else. And the first time when I got evicted, I needed some money to get this hotel. And I ain't never heard the brother sent me $500 off the break. Sent me $500 off the break. Said, go get your room, man. Go get your room. And been faithful, sending me money. Been faithful. Okay? And that's why, even today, I'm short today. And I said, man, I ain't even gonna worry about it. God done opened this up for me so many different times. Let me just get on here and get on the internet and just start talking. And God is gonna open up a way, and I can't worry about it. I can't worry about it. You see? And this is how a lot of people get stuck. They start panicking over their situations, and they lose sight of their faith. Man, when you got faith, you don't panic. Let me say that again. See, when you got faith, you don't panic. You only panic when you in fear, when you are afraid. But when you got faith, man, you're going to stand to the bitter end. You'll stand right there. when you in your faith. See, because now, see, and here's the difference. See, when you in faith, you still fighting, buddy. See, when you in faith, you still on the front line. But when you in fear, you gonna haul ass. You running, you trying to hide, you trying to make excuses. When you in fear. But when you in faith, man, you can stand against all odds. And that's all I'm telling people is, stand in faith. You ain't got to see where it's coming from. Just believe. Just believe. That's all God asks you to do. Believe. And you'll get it. And that's where the rubber meets the road. Believing. Because you got a voice of doubt sitting on this shoulder, and you got fear sitting on this shoulder. And both of them are in your ear. Both of them trying to be the default voice. And you got to block both of them out. And say, man, I'm standing, I'm in the fight. You want to fight? Let's fight. Let's fight. Just that simple. If I'm going down, it's going to be with a fight. It's going to be with a fight. I ain't going to roll over. I ain't going to just take the towel and throw it in. Oh, no. It ain't that easy. It ain't that easy. And see, and that's when you got some, man, when you stand against all odds, now you growing. Now you developing. When you can stand against all odds. See, that's when the rubber meets the road. When you stand against all odds. All right? It's just that simple, man. It's just that simple. But see, a lot of folk don't want you to see this side. They only want to show you the glamorous side. They don't want you to see them actually going through. See, that's that Instagram. You know, you go on Instagram, everybody got that perfect smile. You know, everybody happy. Everybody, they'll never show you going through some stuff. And see, and here's the sad part. Because they never show it, see, a lot of young people, when they run up against some adversity, they don't know how to handle it. Because they ain't got no examples to follow. See, ain't nobody showing them, man, when you go through some stuff, this is how you have to act. This how you have to be. See, this is how you have to maintain when you're going through some stuff. See, a lot of people think this is easy, man. Matter of fact, a lot of folk take this for granted. A lot of folk take this for granted. A lot of people do. But anyway, but why are you afraid, man? Why are you afraid to support somebody financially to make them successful? Why are you afraid? And you agree with them, but you're scared to give them some money. And you agree. Why? I wish somebody would answer that question for me. Why? Why? What is it that you're afraid of? Help me understand. I'm asking somebody, please help me understand. Why are you afraid? And see, in order for you to answer this question, you're going to have to be vulnerable. In order for you to answer this question, you got to be vulnerable. And what is the one thing people don't want to do is be truthful and honest. They don't want to be truthful and honest. They'll be everything but that. Everything but that. So why? And then you wonder why you can't get no support. Why you can't get no help. And you keep wondering why. And you scared to help somebody else. And that's what you getting back to you fear. The same fear you are afraid to help somebody else is coming back to you in that form. So when you get an idea, when you get something, people ain't going, that's how they're going to respond. And I told y'all, 2024 is the year of 8. This is the year 7. 7 is completion. Year of 8 is new beginnings. A lot of things going to happen. Plus, that's the beginning of the age of Aquarius. 2024 is the beginning of the age of Aquarius, which means there's a alignment in the stars that's been years in the making. Come 2024. Matter of fact, 2 days from now, it's going to be a new moon. Going to be another new moon. And we're going to have a full moon before 2024. What do you believe in God for? And I'm going to tell y'all, man, I'm the biggest giver this world has ever seen. I am the biggest giver this world has ever seen. That's my goal. You don't have to ask me for nothing. Just be around me. Because God is always talking to me. God can trust me with money. I've shown God He can trust me with money. Okay? And I don't have a problem. Man, listen. I mean, wouldn't it be nice if you can walk into a store and buy something and tell the cashier, hey, make this a $5,000 sale to help your business. Make this a $5,000 sale. Because I got it like that. I can walk into a business and drop $5 and not even miss it. That's like a quarter for me. $5,000 is like a quarter. That's how much money I got. So how come you can't be a blessing, man? Help somebody else get on their feet. You know, why can't you be creative about how you help people, how you feed people, how you house people? Why you can't be creative? But see, everybody's out for a win situation. As long as they getting it and it's benefiting them and they folk and no more, that's all they care about. They don't care about nothing else. That's all they care about. All right? So listen, I'm going to have to get out here to the bank and deposit some money so I can pay for this room today. Don't know how it's going to come, but, man, it's coming. I'm going to be in here to the end of the year. I ain't lying. I'm going to be here to the end of the year. That's my reservation is December 31st. That's when my reservation ends. And I'm believing God. When my reservation ends, I'm going to be able to get up out of here, man. I'm going to be able to get up out of here. Don't know how it's going to do it. I told y'all, man, I'm trying to manifest some things. That's what I've been working on, manifestations. How I can draw some of this goodness to me. That's what I've been working on. See, I've been focusing on doing a lot more meditating. That's what I've been focused on. And sometimes, man, you got to step back from some stuff. And you can't be embarrassed and you can't be ashamed. And that's going to be one of the biggest issues that you're going to have to deal with, man, is the illusion that you got to be ashamed. You have to be embarrassed. This is just a process, man. I don't know what's on the other side of this, but I know it ain't worse. This is the worst it's going to get for me. It's only better. 2024 can only be better. It can't be worse. See, and some of y'all gonna wait till you get to 2024 to start implementing some of the stuff that you want to do instead of trying to get the kinks out of it now. So when you hit 2024, man, you can hit the ground running because you already got the kinks out. See, this is the time you need to be trying to manifest you some ideas. You see, the government is fickle. You see, we got some crazy people that's leading us, and you still in their net. You ain't trying to get out of their net. And you need to be trying to get independent so that when the shit hit the fan, you still have access. See, when the shit hit the fan, it's going to be the po folk that's going to suffer because their access going to be cut off. And them the ones going to be rioting. Them the ones that's going to be stealing. See, and they know that. Because the rich people, they can go wherever the hell they want to get away from all this madness. They can go lay up in paradise. And your ass still be here fighting each other. Killing each other. And you still making them richer. And they in paradise. But they won't even come down and help you. And you making them rich. And they think if they give back to you, you lazy. See, and that's the whole concept, man, how we don't trust each other. Because the people that we're making richer got us believing we can't help each other. That there's something wrong with us trying to uplift each other. And if I'm lying, look at the last rags to riches story you know of. I challenge anybody to put a rags to riches story they know of that everybody else is aware of. I challenge anybody to put a rags to riches story they know of that everybody else know about. You can't do it. But the rich is still getting richer. But how come some of y'all ain't getting rich? Why is that? How come ain't no new millionaires breaking through? Why is that? Yet we won't speak to each other. We won't trust each other. But we ain't got a problem making the rich richer. I challenge you. Look at the crickets. I got 4 people up in here. Somebody tell me a rags to riches story you know of. Nobody. You can't do it. I mean, think about that, man. You can't even come up with a rags to riches story that everybody know about. But we see the wealth of the rich is doubling. But yet, you're scared to support a person like me. And I got the answer. And you're scared to support it. But the rich are still getting richer. And they don't even want to help you. At least I'm saying, man, if you help me get in, shit, I'm going to help other people. I'm telling you, I'm going to help other people. I do it now. In this state, I do it now. But you don't have a problem making the rich richer. And they don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about you. And you ain't suspicious of them. See, you ain't suspicious of them. You making them richer. And they don't give a damn about you. Matter of fact, probably making money off of all of this crime. The rich. That's why it's out of control, because rich people are making money off this shit. They got us fighting each other and they getting richer. Where you think all these bullets come from? All these guns are coming from? Somebody's financing that. Somebody's financing this stuff. It ain't financing itself. Somebody's financing it. But they got us scared of each other. And they financing the violence among us. But because we don't want to talk to one another, see, we can't figure this out. They financing the violence, man, in the community. They financing the division, the hatred, the animosity, because they're making money. Because they know when you get in your emotions, see, you'll give somebody money to get your negative point across, but you ain't going to do the same when it comes down to being positive. Because they got you scared. Oh, what are they going to do with the money? Look at you giving them all that. What they going to do with that money? Shit, I'm going to try to buy me a van. Well, you know, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get out of here. And I'm going to go get me a vehicle. No, I ain't going to get out of here. I'm going to go get me a vehicle for my business and work myself out of here. That's what I'm going to do. Try to launch my dinnerware line. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. You give me some money. Shit, I got some ideas I'm trying to launch. Give me some money. Let me get out here and work with some of these kids. See, if I had money, I can give some tools away. Go to an organization, hey, man, give me 10 people a week. 10 people a week. One day a week, I'll come, matter of fact, every Sunday, I'll go pick some kids up. Because I only work Sunday through Friday. I don't work on Saturdays. Saturday is my Sabbath. No, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. No, I'm not. Okay? But my calendar goes from Sunday to Saturday. And besides, everybody and their mama want to protest in D.C. on a Saturday. So you got to deal with a lot of detours. So if you come into D.C. and you booking a tour on a Saturday, chances are you're going to run into a detour. And your tour is going to be consumed with traffic on a Saturday in D.C. And that's real. All right? So I don't know what your reason is or why you're doing what you're doing, but it is what it is. And the only thing I can say, man, is we got to do better by each other. We got to uplift each other. Gotta encourage each other. Can't wish this away, y'all. You're gonna have to get involved. You're gonna have to participate. If you're looking for some change, you're gonna have to participate. All right? All right, man, I gotta get out here and get to the bank so I can take care of this room today. Still got a little short. I'm still short a little bit, but I believe I'm gonna be able to work it out. Okay? So Everett, man, thank you, brother. Thank you so very much, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. And one day, man, I'm gonna be able to be a blessing, just like that to people. That I can get on here and just hit their Cash App, or their Venmo, or the PayPal, and just be a blessing. Because somebody blessed me. Because somebody helped me. So it would be a travesty if I came into an element of success and I didn't reach back and try to help nobody else. Maybe that's why people don't want to support me, because I'm gonna give it away. Maybe that's their reason. Maybe they don't believe I'm gonna be. But look at my track record. Look at my track record. And see, and that's the problem. A lot of us are too lazy to look at people's track record. That's how that boy George Santos in New York got. People was too lazy to research him. And his lies got on through because they were lazy. And these were rich people. These were rich people. They weren't broke. They were rich and was too lazy to research the man, took at face value everything he said. And how ironic. You can take a liar at face value, but somebody that's trying to unite, you're suspicious. What are they up to? But you'll take a liar at face value. You won't put no suspicion on him because he tickling your ears. Maybe that's what I haven't mastered, how to tickle people's ears. I don't want to tickle nobody's ears, because if I can't be straight with you, ain't no sense in pretending. Ain't no sense in trying to misguide you, mislead you. I'm just trying to be an example, man. I'm just trying to show some people how you can take something that's just dying on the vines and be creative and make your own business. And think about this, man. Anywhere in America, you got cities that has Black history that's just dying on the vines. Ain't nobody using it. All across America, it's just dying on the vines. And crime is rampant in the Black community. How come you can't take some of these young kids, man, and show them how to use this history to create some walking tours? How come, if you're successful, how come you can't teach them show them how to franchise a Segway tour company to them? Why you can't franchise something for them? Why you can't help somebody get started? And the reason a lot of y'all don't want to help nobody else get started, because you've been rejected. And you just passing that rejection on, because that's what you got and that's what you giving, rejection. You ain't trying to break the cycle. And I'm showing people, break the cycle, man. Give from your heart, because it's the right thing to do. Okay? Give from your heart, because it's the right thing to do. And that's how it's going to come back to you. All right, man. Let me get out of here. I see y'all. Thank you, Everett. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.